Hello everybody, this is Debbie from Easy Piano Styles. How are you doing today? So today's lesson is what is called, a fancy term for it, upper structure chord. It's just a way of, when you see a major chord, well I guess I use this for dominant seventh chords really. It's a way of automatically adding ninths, sharp ninths, altering the chord. So let me demonstrate. Say we have a C7. Okay, for C7, it's C, E, G, B flat, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just do the C and the B flat in the left hand, the two outer notes. Now in the right hand, I'm going to start on a chord on the note that's a half a step above the root. Half step above C is C sharp. And then I'm going to form a diminished seventh chord from that note. And a diminished chord, seventh chord, is a stack of minor thirds, or 3 half steps. So if we start on C sharp, the next note would be E, the next note would be G, the next note would be B flat. We play all this together. Beautiful. It sure beats this. We got this. Alright, and what do we have? The C sharp is a flat 9. Here's the ninth of a C, whole step above. Flat 9 is the C sharp. That's a really pretty sound. The E, of course, is the third. We always want that. The G is the fifth. These are the two notes that are actually missing from the left hand, right? And then we have the B flat, which is the same as down here. Okay? Now, once you get comfortable with that, you could change a little more, lift your third finger up a half a step and you can get that. That's much more dissonant. This is the original. So let's try this with an F chord. So F would be F and E flat, that's an F7. A half step up from F is F sharp. We're going to do a diminished chord on F sharp. And we could try our little trick of raising that third finger up so we get a sharp 5. Okay, we'll do it on one more. Let's take a G7 and then we'll apply it to a song. So G7, we got the G down here. Can you see that G? Can you see there's a place for us? I can't really tell. Can you see that? Maybe we should do it on D because I can't tell if you can really see that. We'll start it on a D. We'll do D7, so that would be D and C in the left hand. And the right hand, what would be a half step above the D is E flat. So we do a stack of minor thirds, E flat, F sharp, A, and C. There we go. And then we could raise that fifth if we're comfortable. Nice sound. Okay, so I'm going to put this in a song. This is Dancing on the Ceiling by Rodgers and Hart. So it starts off with an F major chord. I'm not going to do anything with that. Okay, now we have an F7. I'm going to play the melody note, and then I'm going to put my voicing in. Nice. Nothing there really. Now we have a C7. So I'm going to do the root in the 7th here. I'm going to do a diminished chord. Nice. B minor. Now we have a D7. So here we go. And I'm going to raise that. Here we have a C7 again. Okay, now if you didn't do those alterations, those upper structure chords, it would just sound like this. Nice enough, but a little plain. Now we're going to put those upper structures. Oops, I messed up that melody. Can't let that get away with that. Here's our F. We were doing this. Here's the C again. Okay, so once again, the root and the seventh is in the left hand, and the right hand starts a half a step above the root and builds a stack of minor thirds, which is a diminished seventh chord. By doing that, you are getting the flat 9, the third, the fifth, and the flat 7th of the chord, and you can always raise that 5th if you're so inclined. To get even more dissonance, that's called the sharp 5. As usual, circle of fifths, practice this voicing around the circle, and that will make it much more, you're developing a skill for practicing that and a familiarity so that when you play your charts, you can just put that right in there. Okay, have a nice weekend, everybody, and we'll talk next week. See you later.